What is the measure of a full life? Is it seizing the day? Appreciating the little things? Family, joy, love, no regrets. At Ryman, we believe a full life is one that gets richer with age, with communities that challenge the expectations of aging and bring joy and meaning to every moment.
Wherever I am in the world, there's a Henselite bowl for you. On all surfaces, all conditions, the grip, the comfort in the hand, fantastic bowl to play with.
Good morning and welcome to the Bowls New Zealand coverage of the Foxplan Bowls Wellington Champion of Champions Finals weekend, broadcasting live from the Nino Bowling Club. We've had a day of bowls already and there's more to come, and today we're watching this first round, the women's triples semi-final between Vicky Remuera, Kushla Haimona and Tui Reid from the Wainui Amata Club, who are taking on Cherie Bryan, Lily Signal and Rose Batty from the Stokes Valley Club. My name is Alex Reid and I'm joined in commentary today by Wendy Mackey. Wendy, thank you for helping us out, and I'm going to start off with a nice easy question. Can you please explain to us what are the conditions of play for today?
The conditions of play are 18 ends with no time limit.
Brilliant. So that means that they can the players can take their time.
Exactly.
At the semi-final stage, and if the jack is killed, the end is replayed, isn't it?
It is indeed, yep.
Very good, and we can see we've joined this game on the first end, and the Stokes Valley lead with the whatever colour bowls those are, purple. A close bowl and one well passed with the second shot. And this is the Wainui Amata lead, Tui. So the triples game here, the players get 2 bowls each. How do you like to play that game, Wendy? Is it do you find it more of an aggressive game, or is it more a drawing game? What is it, the 2-bowl triples?
I think it's a drawing game, and I think the 2-bowl triples is an excellent game. You're in the game far more often than a 3-bowl triple. It's a very exciting game. It's definitely a draw game.
That's the 2 for Wainui Amata, Kushla. Oh, doesn't look happy with that bowl. Doesn't look happy with that bowl.
It's gone a little wide, I think, with that one. Came back. Just a wait, really.
Yeah. Green was fine. Slutty Signal. Very much from a bowls family.
Yes, very much an up-and-coming bowler. Yes, a very much a bowls family.
Oh, didn't see that bowl there that she hit into.
Yes.
Right, so Kushla will just look to pull the weight back a little bit with this bowl. Although I see she's got Tui on her vest, so we may have been perhaps the order of the team's different from what is on the Bowls Wellington spreadsheet.
Right.
Unless she fits Tui's Tui's vest better. I see in the background there's a cush on the vest as well, so perhaps we'll just change that around.
Yes.
Apologies for that. Yeah. Just been signalled. So Kushla off the front and Tui, the 2 in that team.
Yes. I think the exciting thing about this game is there are a lot of, or most of them are up-and-coming bowlers, junior bowlers, and they're really showing great form.
That's something we noticed yesterday, even in the Champion of Champions mixed pairs, Wendy. 3 out of the 4 were junior players, which is nice to see.
Yeah. There's certainly some very strong junior players coming up.
It makes you feel like the sport is alive and well.
That's
when
it.
you can go to a finals weekend and there's old faces and new faces there.
Exactly. It's just, that's the amazing thing about bowls, I think.
Brian here on her backhand.
It's a good one here.
Oh, that's a pretty good first bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe slightly...
Yeah, it's hard to tell from that angle, isn't it?
Yeah. Been commentating for a while. I still haven't got my head around the depth perception. I think that bowl that sits at 9 o'clock to the jack is the shot. I think it's level.
Yep, it is level.
Rinse and repeat.
Yep, she just needs to wee tap and...
Right, and now it's waiting for this bowl to turn. Still waiting.
Yes. A perfect weight.
I'm quite pleased we didn't have a microphone there. I'm not sure if the word that came out of Vicky's mouth was
Not
broadcastable.
not completely happy with that one.
No, didn't seem thrilled when she let it go. So there's one out of the count there, and then it's going to be a measure around for the second shot. Lily signal with the
Measure.
bowls measure. So going to that white bowl first. Been there, done that.
Yeah, let it go.
Usually when it's raining as well. It's to add insult to injury. So against the white bowl and then back to this red bowl at 7 o'clock for second shot of Brian's. 2 on the first end to the Stokes Valley combination.
Yep. I think this one's a green bowl. It's sort of a light, limey greeny.
Yeah.
But, yeah, good start for Stokes.
Always nice to get on the board, isn't it, in these situations?
Yeah, just sort of settles it all down a wee bit.
Interesting there. Brian, do you think she's standing there? Is that an indication of where she'd like the jack to be delivered to?
I would, yeah. Some skips do that. Some skips just let it land where it lands. But I think it is a bit of an indication.
So they must have had a little conversation, perhaps, and it might be a game plan that we see from Stokes Valley.
Yeah, it's sort of like a... Because remember, it's 40 metres long. It's a deceiving...
Something we did see on this rink yesterday is that the forehand side that's just been played, that to the left of the screen, seemed to be a favoured hand, slightly more consistent. Have you found that on this rink when you've played on it, Wendy?
Well, I actually don't mind either side. Both sides play quite nicely. Maybe it plays a little different in the colder weather. I'm not sure too much, but no, I think both sides turn very nicely.
Yeah, we saw occasionally bowls get stuck out on the ditch hand.
Yes.
But it doesn't mean that it's unplayable.
No, because it's quite in from the ditch.
And look at that, what a bowl on the backhand.
It's lovely.
Beautiful shot from Kushla there.
Yeah, very good. They've come a long way, the Wainui girls, in such a short time.
Yeah, you were saying that you were involved a little bit with them when they started off.
Yes.
So are they? Would you say they're still in juniors or just out of juniors?
I think they might still be just in juniors. If they are, it would be very just out, but no. And it's the same with Cherie's been playing for a little longer, but the other two girls are showing great potential from the Stokes Valley team. It's nice to see, isn't it?
Mm. Yeah, new people coming through and experiencing the game.
Yeah.
And playing well.
Certainly are.
So Kushal's put one there already and looking to stack it up.
She's not looking too badly this time. I mean, she wouldn't even mind if she's over.
The leads can make a huge difference in this two bowls triples game, can't they?
Absolutely. It's a bit like pairs. I think if the lead's on, it's much easier, of course.
Lily on the forehand.
She's got a line quite nicely.
Yeah. It's amazing how quickly the pressure builds up in this triples game.
Yes. Yeah. And it's a quick game. You know, you're sort of in the game all the time. That's what makes it so interesting.
So Tui now on her forehand. As you only need to miss a couple of bowls and you're up
yes.
up a creek.
Yes.
It's
just a little bit tentative with that one.
dominoes on. Do you think that might change the hand? Well, Lily was on the forehand anyway, wasn't she?
It
But
was.
there's no backhand shot on anymore by the looks.
No, I think that they'll stick to the forehand.
Well, in it to come back.
It'll turn, I think. I'm not sure about the weight. It might be just a little bit over.
Yeah, so again, that line was lovely, wasn't it?
Yes.
That bowl was exactly the same line as the first bowl Lily played that sits at 1 o'clock to the jack.
Yep.
But Wainui Mata still holding the shot.
Yes.
Vicky, the skip just with the foot placement. Similar to the jack, as you were saying, isn't it? Some
Yes.
skips do it and some
Yeah.
skips don't.
Yeah. Because as I said, it's quite a long stadium and sometimes a foot is quite helpful. This is not too badly down, actually.
Oh, what a beautiful bowl.
Lovely. Yeah.
Nicely played there. So I think on the crossover, Wainui Mata holding 2.
2.
And we'd have third and fourth shot at 12 and 7 to the jack.
Yeah, that would be about it, yeah.
So what's the story for Brian? What would you play if you were her, Wendy?
I think I'd stay on the forehand. Or she may try to come under that very front bowl. Not sure what is she.
Oh.
Probably her forehand.
I can't tell.
Oh no, I think she's.
No,
yes,
she is,
yes.
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 There was a camera. She was quite square on the mat there.
Yeah.
Just as you suggested, just drawing on the forehand. Second
Yeah.
shots.
Second shot at this stage, I think, and it's actually not too badly down.
Yeah, really nicely played.
Yeah, good, very good bowl.
Started off well, Brian.
Yes, she's very steady.
Seems like she's found her weight quite early
Yeah.
on. I mean, we're on the second end and she's played 3 nicely weighted bowls.
She has, yes. She's got her green. She just has to get that
Yeah.
weight.
Just checking that she was one
One
down.
down, yeah.
Essentially, as a player, you think to yourself, oh, I'll just play the same bowl, eh?
Yes, because the minute you say I'll go shorter, you'll probably go too
Overcorrect.
short. Yes.
Just watch it, the players watch. Lily indicating she thinks it's a bit heavy based on that body language. Yeah, and it was just slightly
yes, just
over.
a wee bit, yes. Not bad though, still a good bowl.
still get the feeling that both teams are just
feeling their way into it.
finding the weight more than anything, because if we look at the green, though, we've got
they're coming in beautifully, aren't
mostly
they?
really nicely greened bowls all the way through, just the oomph.
Yeah, and you certainly need to take your green on this floor.
So the score now 1-2 after 2 ends of 18 in the semi-final. If you are tuning in and you are interested in other results from this finals weekend, you can find them if you go to the Bowls Wellington Facebook page. There is a link to a spreadsheet there, and there are live updates and also all the results from both days worth of play. And I think there's 11 events being completed over the weekend, so it's a bit of a puzzle to unravel for the organisers, I'm sure. I'm glad I'm not having to do it. You've got players that have had the audacity to be good enough to be at the pointy end of multiple events, so they've done a great job in sorting it out. And 11 championships to be decided over the weekend.
Yeah, certainly very busy.
It was good to see too yesterday. We had a pretty reasonable crowd.
Yes.
Most of the day, really, you know, and I can see some starting
It'll build up, yes.
to filing out. It is only 8:45, so that's people are still probably going about their morning coffee.
Yes.
But we will see a crowd come down.
We will indeed. That was a lovely first bowl.
So Rose on her back end. And she's a junior as well, Wendy.
I'm pretty sure she'd still be junior. She'd probably been playing about the same time as Lily. I'm not sure of their playing years.
Might be somewhere on
Yeah.
one of the bits of paper. Look at that, it stopped right at the end. And this is Kushla, who's started off leading very well here for the Wainuiomata team.
She has.
Yeah, lovely bowling. Very helpful in the 2-bowl triples game if you can consistently be holding the shot from the lead position. And Rose still persisting with that back end.
And Rose would be playing, this would be her 4th year of playing.
A very new bowler, really.
Yes.
What are the chances the jack was thrown right to the centre of that faded? You can see the remains of the Bowls 3-5 circles that we had a couple of weekends ago, and the jack's been delivered right to the centre.
Good spotting. Yes. They actually take quite a long time to wear off, these marks on the floor or carpet.
I suppose as you don't get the weather when you're inside, do you? So you'd almost have to sponge it off if required.
Yeah. I think they tried to sort of rub it off a little, yeah.
Lily on the back end. Very nice bowl there. It should sit against the bias. There we go. And 1 to the Stokes Valley team. Well played 2-bowl there.
Yeah, so Lily's a very new bowler. She started in 22-23 season. So she's had amazing start to her bowling.
Certainly wouldn't have, she wouldn't lack bowls knowledge at home, would she?
Not at all.
So
not at all.
If this ducks, it's really good.
I think she's going to sit on
Oh,
it.
that's a lovely shot.
Yeah, very nice.
Oh, how's your memory, Lily? That's the question.
Yes.
It's about playing the same bowl again. It's annoying, really, when a team does that to you, because you've played a good bowl to get it there, and they just pluck it off.
Yeah, flick onto it. But you get them for and against.
Slightly overplayed,
Yeah,
so
again, a very good line for her.
under a bit of pressure here, the Stokes Valley team. How many down do you think they are? Is it the full 4 or just the 3?
I think it could be the full. Yeah.
It certainly looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because that white bowl that sits at 4 to the jack, I think, beats the blue bowl that's at
Oh, yes.
8.
Yes,
That's
certainly.
the closest Stokes Valley bowl. So a good end from Wainui.
Just a bit of pressure on Cherie, but she's probably got into her mind now what she's got to do to get there.
Well, the good thing for her is she's had nice weight in the last 2 ends.
Yes, she
hasn't
has.
So there won't be concern about playing over or under. She'll just be focusing on getting that green right.
Yep.
Vicky on the forehand.
It's not travelling too badly.
Very close.
Yeah.
Oh, they're holding 5.
Gosh, she's played it absolutely. It's very, very nice.
One bowl wider and it was perfection, but that's
Yes.
still pretty good.
Puts the pressure on a bit, doesn't it?
What hand do you play here if you're Cherie?
I'm wondering if she might play slightly narrow on the coming in under that. It's hard to say which way she's going.
It's a Kelvin Scott.
Yes. Yes, I thought this is probably, but she had to get it.
Needs to hold.
Yes.
Oh, big pressure now. So that was the decision, wasn't it? You either draw for,
Yeah.
you think, oh, if we drop a 1 or a 2, I have 2 bowls to make us drop a 1 or a 2, we might be okay.
Yeah.
Or you go it twice, just about, because you don't really want to drive and then try and
No, but she's got quite a good
draw.
path in there to go that way.
Oh, we're going to see a huge end early on here. This is very close from the Wainui Ma to skip Vicky.
My goodness,
Holding the full 6.
what a lovely bowl.
Well, well, well. No. I just heard Cherie say, I'm just drawing.
Right.
I'm not sold. I thought maybe have 2 goes if you're going to commit to that.
Yeah, maybe she's thinking I just want to cut,
Oh,
but oh,
it's still holding.
yeah.
Well,
Oh,
I'm not sure that was as thought through as it could have been.
no, maybe a couple of yards through, but hindsight.
Yeah, I mean, it's so easy to. I've discovered it's much easier to commentate than it is to actually play the game.
I think so, yeah. But very good bowls from the Wainui girls.
Oh, in reality, yeah, they've put 6 bowls within a mat length. Like that's very impressive.
It is indeed.
And they had to play a shot to get it there too, because Lily played a bomb with her first bowl
She
and
did.
drew the shot, and the Wainui Tui
Plucked it out.
just removed it. So 4 have been conceded, and that's the closest Stokes Valley bowl there.
Yeah, it's hard to say how far back. I think the other ones look like they might be, and especially the
Yeah, so that's
yeah.
5. It might not be 6. It's not the full 6.
Right. Very good end though.
A great end from the Wainui team.
They'll be very happy with that.
And a 6-2 lead they take. So how do you respond to that if you're Stokes Valley? What's going through your mind?
Well, you'd be thinking, like Cherie will probably be thinking, it's early in the game. Not great, but it's early in the game, and if we settle down, it's only 4 points. That's what they'd be thinking.
I suppose if you're Stokes Valley and you can find a way to score even a 1 or a 2
Yep.
here, it's not
No,
horrific, is it?
not
because
at
then
all.
you're still keeping
Yep.
it close. Look, oh, it's going to go through. I was going to say it's just about in the middle of the circles again, but no, she's overthrown it.
Yeah. No, I think that it is only 4, and Cherie will just be quite calm about it and think, just get one, as you say, 1 or 2.
On the back end here. Playing very well is Kushla.
Yes. Lovely.
Nice way to miss with your first bowl, isn't it?
It is indeed. I mean, if you're not at the jack, behind it is always a good bowl. There's a nice turn on both sides, actually.
Yeah. Oh, it's just slightly overplayed.
Yes.
I haven't seen the little straightener. I know the rink is in the same place, but we watched the mixed pairs final yesterday, and there was just a little bit of it just snaked out a little bit on this backhand side that they're playing. If they took too much green, but I suppose you've missed your line anyway if you're out there, aren't you?
You will. Yeah.
So I suppose, I would say maybe it just made bad bowls look worse. Because you weren't forgiven for it wasn't a very forgiving hand.
But very playable. But yeah, as you say, if you go too wide, she'll just hold.
So Rose looking to make a correction here. It's very important that the lead can be very important in a triples game.
Yeah, it's like pairs. It's a leads game as such.
So much the pressure just dominoes. And this end we've seen two quite sprayed bowls, so it's not going to be true here. But if your lead can go bang bang, suddenly the opposition two's going, I've got some work to do, and it can just domino through.
It's right. It's just pressure on the other side. They look nice and relaxed, which
I was going to say, does Rose look relaxed?
No, she's perhaps. I think she's probably angsting over her own bowls.
Yeah. And one of the first times that they would have been in this position.
Yes.
Early on as well.
Yeah. See, the weight's very good on those bowls. It's just all about the green. See, that's a good decision by Lily. She's seen everybody go well past.
Yeah. And look at that. What a bowl.
Yeah, very good.
Beautiful. Be really pleased with that.
Yep, she's
should be challenging to beat. I say as this bowl's headed in a very good direction.
It is. She took a nice green with that one, or a better green. It's a good second.
Good weight. Yeah. Rinse and repeat.
Yes, that last bowl's not in her way because, she's it's slightly over the head.
Clean run. Yep.
That's a nice home there.
So there's the head. So we've spent 3 ends talking about how well they're picking their green, but they've lost a little bit on this end, haven't they?
Yes. Yeah, they certainly did.
Just a little. It's just that little scatter, maybe a slightly longer end, so the bowls turn a bit more.
I don't know if those shadows make any difference. Shouldn't do, I think.
We were talking yesterday about when the sun comes out a little bit more and you'll see the light creep across the rink, which Colin, who's our camera person, will be thrilled about with with the colours, but it must heat the carpet a little bit, and surely that
make him run a little.
Yeah,
I hadn't thought about that. Yes, could possibly do that.
So they talk about on snooker or pool tables, if it's heated, it goes a bit quicker. So if it's heated as a bowls carpet, maybe it speeds it up a little bit where it's warm.
Yeah, as I said, never thought about that one.
Oh,
this nice bowl.
It probably doesn't make sense. You've got to talk about something.
Oh, you do. Yeah, nice bowl.
So Cherie just asking if that bowl is level. Why would she be asking that?
She's asking if it's slightly low. She probably would be afraid of knocking it in, maybe because it's level. She's got a chance to slide on in there.
Looks slightly under the line. We'll switch to this camera angle. When's it turning? It's still holding.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah. Vicky's probably just a little narrow with this one.
Yeah, it didn't come out of her hand as nicely as she would like. I think she knew the moment she let that bowl go.
And you do, yes.
So Stokes Valley holding 1 here, and a gentle bonus for 2. You know, you sort of
or even a little slide off it.
Sort of here, but you look at that and think, oh, if I miss, I'm going to miss wide.
I think she's gone narrow.
At least you're smiling.
Yes. So she'll take the 1.
That's lovely. I like to see that attitude at bowls, eh?
Yeah.
So 3-6 the score, and we've played 4 ends. You know, but my point is, if you react like that to a poor bowl, you're much less likely to continue to play poor bowls, aren't you?
She's very relaxed, and it's good.
If you get yourself all wound up
Yeah.
after a bad bowl, that doesn't usually equal a recovery.
Yeah.
Oh, close to the middle of the circle again.
I don't know.
Oh, slightly short. We haven't really seen a variation of jack length from either team yet.
No. As I say, because the stadium's 40 metres, 3/4 is still reasonably long end.
Yeah. That's something we noticed yesterday in the men's peers semi-final. Richard Corrie was leading, and they were being well beaten, and when they got the jack, he was able to walk the mat up what instinctively felt like a really long way, and still comfortably throw a short jack, because our brains just aren't. We play so many bowls on the 36 metre greens that 4 metres is not a small distance.
No, and because we play on this a lot, we sort of get a bit used to
it. Yeah. So the 9-eye players, do you like to play the extended 2 to 2 metre when you're playing visiting teams? Is that one of your strategies?
Yeah, well, I think they can start off with that because it's more of a push than, and it's getting both. As you can see, you still got to take that green. We play the stadium both ways.
How does it play going in the other direction?
It plays very well, actually.
It's good for the carpet to do that too, isn't it? To have the
is.
play in both directions.
But for this level, this is the best way. The other way's got the seams.
Yes. So you have to be strategic about where you place your...
Yeah, but it's still very good.
It's good to see carpets being well maintained, I think,
Yes.
by clubs. It's easy to sort of underestimate the care that needs to go into these things.
And because they're so expensive, you've got to take care of them.
Particularly if you want them to last. And for people to continue to want to play on them.
Yes.
They have to be playing well.
Yeah.
That was good skipping there from Cherie, just saying...
it's not a block.
Don't mind the green, not sure about the weight.
You certainly got a good green. I think it'll swing a bit, but she's...
Good bowl.
That was a nice bowl.
Yeah, beautifully played.
Yeah.
Just seeing that foot placement there from Vicky.
Yep. And she's just going to play the same shot that Lily played. Turning very well. Might just be a little bit.
Beautiful
But it's
line.
a good effort. Yes, look at that line.
Oh, if it clears the front bowl.
She's just chosen her line nicely. Just gonna, Very well done.
Good bowl. You'd think the backhand again, eh?
I would.
The same sort of,
Yeah.
the same idea.
And in fact, her line was perfect with that first one.
Came out of the hand, lovely there.
Mm.
So now the question is, how's the weight? Usually if it comes out of my hand nicely, it means it's heavy. So it's coming out too smooth.
Yeah, she looked like it was a bit.
Yeah, beautiful green, but just slightly overplayed.
Yep.
It's the danger of occasionally having a smooth delivery, isn't it?
It is. I mean, that bowl in front's actually quite a good marker as such. You know, you get around that and you'll get the shot. No.
As the teams make their way down. Oh, looked at the camera, very good. And Cherie just focused on adding a bonus. Remembering her last bowl.
Yeah, she's actually not looking too badly here. She turns.
Shows a really good headspace, I think, to have played. Her last bowl was poor.
Yeah.
And she's come back and just drawn one within a couple of feet of the jack. That's nicely done.
Yeah, she's just keeping herself nice and relaxed.
And she sort of blocked the backhand too with that bowl. Oh, what's happening?
It's hard to say.
They're both really square onto the mat. Oh, yeah, okay, on the backhand. Honestly, thought she might be lining up on the forehand side.
I thought she was going to go forehand that time too. Is she going to come under?
So, it's a challenging hand to play because we've got a white bowl on the way at 1 o'clock and Cherie's bowl in the way at 2 o'clock. So you're probably still going to drop a 2 if you play the backhand. I think the forehand might be the go for the Vicky.
There's a draw there, isn't there?
Well, certainly if you want to score, I think it has to be the forehand because I can't see a way through on the backhand.
Especially since Cherie's, maybe she'll block it this side.
Yeah. No, she hasn't.
No, she hasn't.
I think the forehand has to be the way here.
Definitely.
I'd be very surprised. I just can't see how you'd get the shot on the backhand, Wendy.
Maybe that's that experience showing a little. Oh, yes, definitely on the forehand.
I suppose you could cut it down on the backhand. It just it looks really hard.
Yes, it does. If she comes under and grabs the jack, but it's actually not a bad. Oh, it just rolled on.
I don't really understand the logic behind that one.
No, that's a little bit of experience, I guess.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this could be a big end for the Stokes Valley team.
Yeah, they're right back in it.
In the same direction that they dropped to 5.
You're going to measure for another, maybe.
So as it sits, 3. So we're 6 apiece.
Yep.
And we've played 5 ends.
Yes. You know, I think that unfortunately that might have been a wrong call.
Sort of thing where we spoke about these players being juniors.
Yes.
You don't. What am I trying to say? They'll understand when they think back on this game that perhaps that wasn't the percentage shot, and then you learn from it because how are you supposed to know what isn't, what doesn't work unless you've experienced it?
Yeah, and if they've got a senior player or coach watching, they might say to them later on, in hindsight, and they will learn.
Just saw the jack thrown back there by Cherie. Can you explain to us what's happening here, Wendy?
It was out. It was out, and so actually the rings are quite wide too. But you know, it was.
So that means that the Wainui team gets to deliver the jack.
Just deliver the jack, and maybe change the mat if they feel like it. And sometimes that's not a bad thing. Bring it up or something to change the pattern.
Yes. And then Rose gets to play the first bowl, so the order of the bowls doesn't change. It's just how the jack is delivered.
Yeah, and or the mat.
Oh, she's not narrow.
No, she's not. And she's a bit... Cherie's saying you're a bit big.
Just got away from her on the
Yeah.
delivery there.
She's probably a wee bit nervous.
I think so, yeah.
Which is understandable.
Again, it's something that you have to experience.
Yep.
And then it changes. If you talk to a lot of our successful bowlers, they end up being in a space that when they are in these situations,
Yes.
it feels exactly the same for them as it does if they're having a roll up at the club.
Exactly, yeah.
But you have to get there first to understand what it feels like.
Exactly, and and a couple of times, I'm sure she'll be right. She might even come right before the end of the game. She's obviously playing nice bowls to get to this stage. So she's very self-conscious.
It's fine. That bowl's
Yeah,
fine. It's a
yeah.
good shot.
Yeah.
This means you're invested in the game, doesn't it?
It does.
So Cheryl on the backhand started off with a hiss and a roar on this game.
Yes, she did. She had a... seemed to be struggling a little bit on that.
Oh, the first re-end she was amazing.
Yes.
It's just sort of faded a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps suggest changing a hand maybe to...
That was good skipping there from Cherie, just saying, well, whatever
Yep.
you feel like is going to be the hand that you want to play, you play. It's
Yep.
reasonably open.
And that's a good call too, you know. Yeah, very encouraging.
Well played.
Yeah, she's playing lovely
Yeah.
bowls.
Really solid in that 2 position, isn't she? We've seen
absolutely.
a number of bowls that have been...
For such a young player, I think she's got a great future.
Oh, it's good signs, isn't it?
Yeah.
As we've spoken about, parents and grandparents
Yep.
are all very, very good bowlers.
Yes, they
Father,
are.
of course, Blake, has played for New Zealand. Very nice delivery there
Yes.
from Tui.
It's a little bit...
If it has bowls to rest through, you're okay. Needs it to hold. Oh, just
That
underneath
was a great
the line.
effort, yeah.
Lily on the forehand.
It's got a nice little old swing in there, I think.
She's very close here.
She is. Two very good bowls.
It's 2 nice bowls.
Just taking, you know, the last one, it's just the green really rather than the weight.
Tui just taking her time. Very similar bowl again to her first one, really.
Yes.
On this shot. Yeah, lovely delivery.
Just struggling a little bit on that side. But they're committed to play that side now because of the shots. Just think that side looks slightly swingier, if you know what I mean.
You can just see that it's sort of come across.
Yep.
So you're Stokes Valley, Wendy. You've got the shot. What would you play here if you're Cherie?
If I were Cherie, I'd come up on... I think I'd still stay on her forehand, but just slightly over the head maybe. Just under the green.
Because you've got the shot, eh?
Yeah.
So it's just about...
Yep. Joining the head or slightly over. She's got a line, I think. She got the weight. Yeah, just a bit more weight. Line's perfect.
So nothing changed here for the Wainui team. On the back end from Vicky. Does she like it? Oh, she's interested. Needs it to hold. She could even use that short bowl. Oh,
Yeah, she's
no,
narrow.
it's diving.
Yeah.
I thought she might have more weight than that based on the way she was following her bowl up. But really just draw weight there. Didn't even reach the
No.
jack. So the line she took, you could add quite a lot of weight to
it.
if you wanted.
And it would swing on, and Cherie just has to add weight. Her line was pretty good.
This is very close here.
I think so. Very nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's a lovely bowl.
Absolutely perfect there.
She's playing very nicely.
So if you're Vicky, are you drawing or playing with a reaching bowl?
I think at this early stage, perhaps draw for second. She's taken a better green.
So she has the same weight. She might be okay here. She overplayed that slightly.
Just slightly, but she did take a better green that time.
Come back and cut it down to one. That's a really nicely played bowl.
Yep. Yeah, that was the
just
bowl
one.
to play.
So, giving that to the wrong team, Alex. 7-6 the score now to Stokes Valley, and we're on the 7th end of 18. No time limit, remember, so we will play the full 18 out. And that jack.
Yeah. I think it's still in.
Oh, stayed alive, yeah. You see, they are quite wide ranks here, aren't they?
Yes. They widened them for the Trans-Tasman and decided to keep them that way because they play better.
Okay.
Yeah.
How has that been received by club
Yeah,
members?
Absolutely fine, yeah.
So it's just the centre line slightly shift with the wider rinks.
Some of them, a couple of the rinks used to have straighteners, and it's negated them to a certain extent.
Oh, brilliant. And can it be, is it eight rinks that can fit with the slightly wider configuration?
We can fit in 9, but yeah, at the moment we've got 8.
On the back end.
This is a very good bowl. Good starter.
Looks like an okay line here from Rose.
Yeah, I think she'll be a bit happier with this. I mean, the line's good.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world there.
No.
So you were saying before, Wendy, you're on the Bowls Wellington board as one of...
No, I'm on the 9i board.
Oh, the 9i board, sorry. Well, that's even better because we're at the 9i Bowling Club. So you guys are sort of a success story for amalgamator clubs, aren't you? Because you've been around, is it 6 or 7 years that this facility's existed?
Yes, it would be there, yeah. It's been a success. Obviously, it's a huge enterprise to keep running. But no, we have a lot of big events, which we need, actually. We have adjuncts. We have the tighter RSA, which is extremely helpful in bringing in members.
Yes.
And, yeah, it's working well.
It's nice to see when you walk in the club rooms that it's not like it was a brand new club that was created and has forgotten all of the past,
No,
right? Like it's held on to the history of all the bits and pieces.
Absolutely, it certainly has.
I think that's often the fear that clubs might have when you look into creating a facility such as this. They go, oh, what about our history, or what about our identity? And it's
Yep.
like, well, you don't lose it. It becomes...
It comes, and it's all on the wall.
Yeah.
You know, no, they certainly haven't forgotten everybody. It's no, but it's been a great success, but obviously quite a business to keep going.
So Lily on the back end,
Yep.
been very steady from 2.
Oh, she has indeed. Our back bowls are always good bowls.
And Tui been asked to play her forehand here.
Yeah.
So if we look at the head in a second,
Yeah.
a measure for shot, isn't it? Lily's bowl at 1.
It's hard to say, but it looks, yeah, she's just gone a little bit heavy there, but that's not a bad call actually.
Nice percentages, eh?
Yeah. That could be a good bowl.
Yeah, it's in a handy position.
Yep.
If if Vicky just plays on her forehand with that weight,
She could
so many
potentially.
chances.
There are. Yeah. There's little gaps.
Things to wriggle off, bowls to
Yep.
punch in.
Exactly.
Cherie here on her backhand.
I think she is. I think it's perhaps the angle, maybe. I'm not sure, but yeah.
She's reasonably square onto the mat.
Yeah, she's been playing some absolute beauts.
This is close.
Yeah.
If it holds long enough, it's perfect. Oh, but unlucky to
Yeah.
get bogged on that bowl.
Yeah, good bowl though.
And so Vicky, on the forehand, do we look at aiming for those 2 lead bowls that sort of sit at
Yeah, but yes.
10 o'clock to the jack?
Yes, and there's room there.
And off them or punch
There's-
one up.
Yeah, and they're a good guide really. But it's just that weight, I think.
Needs it to let go if it's going to be that speed.
She might turn actually.
Trying.
Well, actually.
Oh, would
well,
you look at this?
That's a good bowl.
Sits down. Oh, brilliant shot.
Yeah.
Why hit them upward? You can go around them.
Yeah, and you wouldn't have thought round, but yeah, round it came.
So just understanding how it's sitting, I think, there. And getting herself reset, Cherie.
Just down to the weight here. She might sneak through. No. Yeah, she.
Oh,
Wow, she did.
how did she do that?
Yeah, little slidey through.
She said she's holding and then said 1 down.
Yeah.
But I think she did mean that we're holding 1.
Yeah.
Tui there, confusing the commentary booth. And Vicky, similar bowl again.
Yeah.
Okay to be on the slightly tighter side if it ducks.
Because she knows it'll do it.
Willing it to turn, but overplayed.
Yes.
It's going to be 1 to Wainuia Mata.
Yep. That was a good bowl of Cherie's.
It was a lovely bowl. And 7 apiece the score.
Yeah. It's a
Very tightly
close.
contested
Yeah.
triples game.
She's put a mat right back.
Yeah, well, the first time we've seen that, I think. And then where's the jack going to be delivered is the question. Neither of these clubs would play on a 40-metre
No.
green.
Yeah. I think the Stoke people come here quite a bit
Okay.
and practice and have played here quite a bit. And so have the Wainui girls, really. But it's quite long, this end.
Oh, there's confusion. Oh, that's cool.
Just the board.
Our scoreboard's right. 7 apiece after 7 ends.
It's just that slightly longer end this time. She had a line nice.
Just that little bit of push. So here's an opportunity for Rose, who's
Yep.
been missing heavy, to be fair. This might be
Yes.
quite a nice length.
Better length for her, I think.
Everyone looks very interested in this bowl. How's the weight? Oh, that's ironic.
Yes.
Bowls is a funny game, isn't it?
Oh, yes. She knows she just needs to put a little bit more on. Her line's not bad at all.
Short enough too that although the instinct would be to switch to the backhand, you probably actually find to stay on the forehand side if you are Rose, because there's so much.
Yeah.
There's quite a distance between the bowl and the jack.
That's
This
it.
is a good shot here. Oh, lovely bowl.
Yeah.
Still like the forehand here for Rose. I think that makes sense.
Yes. Well, either, but yes, I think.
Give it a bit of a push here.
Yeah.
Good line. Down to the weight.
I don't know that she's put more on. A little bit. No, she didn't. It's still around on that side.
Just been asked to play the backhanders too.
Yes. And as you say, it is a push because that mat's completely back.
So this would be, if the mat's completely back and the jack is
Yeah.
maybe a metre up from the 2 metre,
Yeah.
Imagine it's like playing to about where the seats are on most
Yes.
outdoor greens.
Yes. Yeah. I think that's the way to come.
Yeah. And you can spend 2 bowls on it too.
Yes. She looks like she's given it some weight.
Needs to find a drifting section of the rink here.
Yeah, just a green really. I mean, it's pretty good weight.
Yeah, the weight would be fine. It would have been a nice second shot if she'd taken a
Bit of
better
green.
line.
Yeah.
Be thinking to herself, just give it a bit more of a push.
Yeah, you can see it in her face, can't you? You know, like I just have to. And you do.
Very nice delivery.
Yes.
Now, how's the weight? Vicky's interested.
Oh, it's still coming.
That's a very good bowl.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, what a lovely shot that is there from Tui.
That's
A
lovely.
toucher, and it sat down.
She'll be happy with that one, that's for sure. Very nice.
The sort of bowl that you play it and you're sort of hopeful as a player that it might stay there for the rest of the
Yes.
end.
Yes.
Lily on the backhand as well.
If Lily stays on, back bowls aren't.
Oh, yeah, I agree. It would have been nice if it had hung
Yeah.
around, because
Yeah.
then you can afford to be a little bit
have a
aggressive.
look. Exactly.
Is that
Lily's mum, Angela.
watching on?
Yep.
They contested the peer semi-final yesterday on the
Yeah.
rink adjacent to this, to the left.
Yeah.
Long walk down. So Wainui holding 2 here. They're the 2 closest bowls.
Yeah.
Lily's got a bowl that you can see to the very left of your screen at 8 o'clock to the jack. And Vicky looking to make it 3.
Yes, she just needs to arrive.
Toying with the idea of the forehand. That's interesting. Not,
Okay.
maybe covering.
Yeah, I think she must be looking for a covering shot.
I just want to. Oh. If she's got the weight right, it doesn't really matter, I suppose.
No.
Well, this is close.
I think she's just wanting to get behind.
Yeah, nice bowl actually. That's well
Mm.
played. If it keeps going
Oh,
a little bit, that's
It's not-
perfect.
yeah. Probably would have preferred it a wee bit further behind, but
A few more feet.
mm,
So, Cherie, are you thinking try and cut it down to 1, or are you thinking find a way to score? What's the...
yeah, I don't think she'd be too aggressive, but she would love to cut it.
Yeah.
But no, I think she's just missed the...
Sort of where you'd be thrilled to drop a 1 here if you're Stokes Valley, eh?
Yes.
Just the way the head's set.
Yeah.
Like they're going to be 4 down in about 40 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't have to do a lot, does she? Just come on in there. I thought Cherie might have been a bit through the head, but
Like you could afford to rest
mm,
through, like play to the 2 metre mark sort
Yep.
of weight.
yeah, the 2 metre weight.
That way if you miss it, it's better.
Mm,
So Vicky trying to make it 4.
yeah. And she
That may
has...
actually be in for 4, you know.
It is, and it's also a good cover.
Don't even know what I would do here. What would you play, Wendy?
I think she needs to come up sort of just inside the white with a couple of yards through, maybe a bit of weight to get it. It's not an easy shot to play, I don't think.
In a perfect world, it's possible to shunt the jack to the left.
Mm.
Like it goes in that, it literally is heading towards Lily's bowl, but very hard to get it perfect. Need the weight. She's just trying to...
Yeah, I think she was trying to cut it in that instance.
Lily tried to get it to
Yes.
move, but
Yeah, this is quite a big end, really.
yeah, that's poor.
Yeah.
Just the 4 there.
Actually quite surprising because Cherie's been playing some lovely bowls.
Oh, beautiful bowl. She'll be disappointed. I think, like you said before, it's actually an end that's maybe a couple of metres longer than what they have been playing. So
Yes.
your default draw weight
Yeah. It was
just
actually,
wasn't there.
I think it was quite a smart move from Wainui, whether it was intentional, but it was. Mm.
Four.
Yeah. Well, that was a tidy pickup.
I'll be pleased with that. And Wainui will now want to go end on end scoring, won't
Yeah.
they? You know,
I mean, we're still not at the pointy end, but still, yes, they will.
look to score again, and long end seem to be
Yeah,
a good solution here. And you see, yep, the mat's right back on the 2 metre
Yep.
mark, and I'd expect to see this jack
Yep.
delivered very close to the other end of the rink.
I think so.
Oh, it didn't look like it was
No,
going
she
very
didn't
far.
get it out. She didn't get it out of her hand. Might go further than we think.
The logic's there. Needs to keep going.
It's not too bad.
Ah, it's fine.
It's still a bit longer than what they've been playing.
Yeah. You've still achieved your goal, haven't you? Of it just being stretched out that little bit. Upset the draw weight. So 11-7 the score now.
Yeah. Halfway through. After this end.
Oh, there's a bowl that's come onto our rink from...
The Rogue Bowl.
Or maybe it's just a very old bowl because it looks like it's going back onto its own rink there.
This is a nice starter.
Goodness gracious me. I think that bowl was on the arc. Seems to have turned a lot.
It did.
And yes, you're right, a lovely first bowl there from the Wainui Mata lead. Finding her straps again. Had a couple of ends off.
Yeah. Let's know if this one's reaching. Might do. No.
Yeah, I think the Wainui have really found a fantastic strategy here for
Yep.
them. And as long as they'll be looking to keep the jack as long as possible. Seems to have unsealed the Stokes Valley combination.
Yeah, yep. Well, I mean, it makes sense just to keep it going.
Clearing the front, yeah, that's the first thing ticked off. 2 good bowls there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's nice leading.
Very nice. Yeah, she'll be happy with that. So she's got a better weight. Maybe just put a bit much on.
Yeah,
She's just having a wee struggle getting that weight.
I think it is the occasion. You'll be a better bowler for it.
I think so. It's all learning, isn't it?
It does make it. The pressure just dominoes on, particularly in 6-bowl triples. It starts from the lead, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Tui looking to make it 3. Well, she's been caught out by the change of length.
Yes.
More narrow than short, I suppose.
Yeah. I think the weight wasn't too bad.
I've seen Lily play some beautiful bowls on the backhand coming in this direction.
Yeah.
Down to the weight. Down to the weight. Needs to go.
Line's perfect.
Oh. 2-bowl triples, the pressure is now increased again because the two's missed the first bowl and you're thinking, I've only got 1 more to go.
She had the perfect line.
Tui. Played a lovely bowl with her last on the previous end. On this a generous green, but it should come back. And has done so. Well
Nice.
played and blocked. Largely
nice
blocked
bowl.
the backhand. Still possible to draw the backhand, but
Yeah.
it's just
I think it'd go the open maybe.
yeah, the backhand.
You know.
It's a bowl to clunk into, isn't it? So
Yeah.
you could play a good bowl and get
Yeah.
unlucky. This bowl here from Lily overplayed. Beautiful line, just over the head, and Wainuiamata having a good end, a good few ends actually in this game, leading 11-7 on the card, holding 3 on this end on the crossover, and Cherie with some work to do. Beautiful green from the 6 bowls we can see on screen, but the weight has been the challenge for the Stokes Valley team, and that is thanks to the longer ends being thrown by the Wainui. See Cherie staying up at the head end, waiting for this bowl to be played to see if anything changes on the head. This Vicky gives it a nice line. And this is very close here if she's got the weight right. A clean run. Well played and in for 4. Has to be the forehand now. You would think for Cherie. 2 bowls on the open hand. Draw second shot, it's okay. Little wick off that bowl. Great effort from Cherie. That bowl just on the high side there from Vicky, and she's lost it. Cherie had perfect weight with her first one. So a smidgen more green here. Massive bowl in the context of this game. Let it go nicely. Needs it to hold up. Still willing it to hold. Hasn't done so. And that's going to be another number for the Wainui team. We'll see how many it is. 3 more.
Wow, that's a pretty handy lead now.
Certainly put 2 really good ends together, haven't they? And we'll see another long end. I think that's been the secret here.
Yeah, I would think so.
Mad on the 2
Yep.
metre. Yeah.
It's working.
Look, they've scored 6 shots and 2 ends with this plan. It's funny, isn't it? How just little things can make a difference in a
Yes.
game of bowls sometimes. And absolutely the plan, because you can see Vicky there has placed her foot where she would like the jack to be delivered to. And it's been executed to perfection.
Yeah.
Good stuff here.
Still, it's still pretty wrong. As I say, on this green, it's still a long end. Sometimes think those on long ends it can be easier to get your weight than very, very short. She's taking that wide green. And her weight's lovely.
Yeah, lovely.
She's coming
speed.
back. Yep.
This looks
It's not too bad.
promising from Rose.
Yeah, that'll help her.
Lovely
bowl.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, really good bowl there.
yeah. And that'll help her.
Because you know you can do it.
It's a bit of green maybe. Just going over. It's a slightly looser end than she's been playing, but gives Rose an opportunity to get another one in there.
So this is the sort of chance that Stokes Valley need to be looking for at this stage in the game, isn't it? When you
Yep, and she looks like she might be coming on and well again. Good on her.
Yeah, 2 nice bowls. Good there from Lily, just with a bit of encouragement too after the 2 good shots. And if Stokes Valley can hold on here and get a 2 or 3,
They're
I
back.
feel like they can get back into that game.
Yep, I agree. There's still a long way to go.
But there was a bit of conversation there from Tui.
Yeah.
I suppose from the Wainui Yamata point of view, you think, we're 14-7 up. So really, if you just can draw a couple of seconds,
Yes.
drop a 1, it's
Yeah.
fine. You don't need to be scoring the shot.
And actually they've been playing well this length, so just this end been wayward. You can see Lily giving it a good old push. Another good bowl. Very good.
Lovely shot. Lovely shot.
Yep. It's just starting to put the pressure on a bit. So just a little bit of pressure on this bowl to come in and cut the numbers.
Really good end building from the Stokes Valley team.
I think this one's going to fly on.
Yeah, I mean, look, it continues. I wouldn't be surprised as it sits. A 4 or a 5 is very possible for Stokes Valley.
Yes, it's actually a bit surprising because they've been dominant playing this long end.
Yeah. We've just, I think it started off, Rose played a good bowl and Lily was able to add instead of being under pressure. And Wainuimaata's been under pressure instead, and it's just all sort of switched around. I'm actually surprised.
It is.
I expected to see Lily on the forehand here again, but that's okay. Backhand's fine. If you just need to keep the target narrow is what Stokes Valley will be thinking.
Yeah. And actually it's good from Stokes Valley. They're not panicking.
Yeah.
Get
Yep.
them.
Just waiting for a chance.
Yep.
Right, so on the crossover, I mean, it looks like 4 to me that Stokes Valley's holding.
Yep.
And 2 bowls to come from Vicky.
Yes.
Wouldn't be surprised if you're a Stokes Valley supporter. Cross your fingers, you might be able to scrape a 4 or a 5 here.
You could do. Because it's put the pressure a little bit onto Vicky, you know.
And it's not a simple shot for Vicky to play, is it? You know, she's got a...
No.
The percentages aren't really there. She has to try and draw a third shot on either hand.
But she's just got to tell herself, I've played 2 good ones in the last. Yeah.
So Vicky here with a very important bowl. 4 down on the head. Willing it past the front 2.
Oh, has he got there?
Well, she's cut it down to 2.
I think she has too.
Forehand from Cherie, you would think. Because the pink bowl of Lily's that sits at 10 o'clock, 1 roll is in for the shot. If you slip past it or underneath it, you're in for 2. And on the forehand she is, based on the foot position. Yep, there we go.
Yep.
That's your goal. You're looking just to go near Lily's bowl.
Exactly.
Very close
She's
here.
actually got a good... Is she going to come under?
Lovely bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, really well played. That's perfect.
Nice.
Sitting with 3. Still has a chance to make the 4 or 5. And
It's a good indicator, though, of your length, that last bowl, for Vicky to play to.
on the back end.
She narrow?
Yeah, it looks on the tight side to me. And it really, if you're Stokes Valley, you should be trying to bank a 4 here, eh? You'll be thinking, I need to make this a 4.
Yeah.
You could scum a 5 if you play the forehand again and roll the pink ball in and follow through.
Exactly.
Exciting times.
It's very up and down, isn't it? But this is a good comeback.
No. Oh, it might hold. I take it back.
Lily's holding her arm out. I think it's... oh,
It's trying to hold.
look at this.
Well,
I don't know. No, it fell out. Maybe. Yeah.
I think it did fall out, so it's going to be a 3. I think it's just a 3 to Stokes Valley.
No. But still, they're back in it.
Yeah, it's great stuff. It's been
A good game.
a roller coaster of a game. We've had 24 shots scored on 9 ends.
Yeah.
So that's quite incredible, really. Seems to be whoever starts off well in the end scores a number, eh? You know,
It looks like it, doesn't it? Well, it has been.
dominoes through.
Be interesting to see what length they play the jack.
Yeah. It's always a hard one if you've actually had quite a good end on a longer one.
Yeah.
I always quite like walking the mat up. Makes sense to me. It was a 4,
Yeah.
so the score 11-14 now, and I'm pretty sure we're on the 10th end. I'll just check the actual scoreboard.
End 10 of 18.
Where are we? So 11-14, 3 the difference.
Yep.
Past halfway. See Blake Signal watching on
Yep.
in the background. Oh, it's the 11th end, sorry team. So I must have missed a button at some point. So we're on end 11 and the score is 14-11.
Yep. It's anybody's.
3 the difference. Yeah. And they've gone for that long end. Not sure if that's intentional or not, but the mat has been taken up a little bit.
Yeah. Metre and a half, maybe. It's hard to tell, isn't it? But yeah. But she's played a perfect bowl, so hopefully her confidence is... No, she's not liking that one. Oh, it's still going, no. She did not like it, but it's come out well.
It's not. It's fine. See the response from Rose.
Yeah, she's thinking.
It's one of the better bowls.
It is.
Wonder what Lily's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's saying you did a good bowl, do another good one.
That's good. Good to see in a team.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Still, another good bowl.
Yeah, lovely stuff.
Yeah, should be pleased with that.
So the pendulum is absolutely well and truly turned.
Turning, yes.
Such a seesawing game of bowls, this one.
She's swinging the cloth. Actually, it's not too bad.
Oh, look at this. What a bowl.
Yeah, lovely.
Lovely shot.
Sometimes swinging the cloth works.
Well, people like the bowls cloth. It's like a comfort blanket, isn't it?
It is.
Sort of,
I have one.
yeah, same. I need it. And if I'm not playing very well, I'll switch out to another cloth and see if it makes a difference.
Yeah.
Need quite a lot of cloths in the
Yep, repertoire, yeah.
bowls bag.
Yeah, it's just about maintaining that nice green and it'll come on round.
See Mark Jacobs in the background there. There's Jordan Keen's. Oh, is this a wrong bias or is it going to come back?
I think it's just going wide.
There we go. Is it going to stop?
No.
Mark and Shelley here to watch Jordan.
Yeah.
Shelley's had a busy 3 days representing New Zealand in indoor bowls at Pukekohe. So I
Wow.
believe they had a very early flight
Back.
this
Oh,
morning
good on
back
them.
to watch. So fantastic support there.
Yeah.
So it'll be 3 absolutely draining days of high level bowls.
Oh, look.
Come back to watch Jordan play. Oh, great try.
Yes.
Good bowl there from Lily.
Yeah, exactly. No, she is playing very sound bowls.
Second, third and fourth shot.
Yeah.
And fifth. Tui looking to draw another one for Wainui. I suppose the good thing is the shot bowl of Wainui's, which sits at 8 o'clock to the jack, is reasonably well protected by those short bowls, isn't it? It's not like
no,
it's not like it's easy just to rip out.
Not at all. See, this is a better one. Oh no, she's still running.
Yeah, 'cause if the short bowls weren't there, you'd usually look at that and go, oh, they've got second, third and fourth. I'm a little bit concerned, but it's reasonably safe. I think it'll have to be beaten on the draw.
Well, yeah. Yes, she's got a lot of traffic to get through to get that one. I think it's just a draw too. It's that pink one's well enough. It's a good indicator just to get around and you'll get a shot.
Just having a team talk there about a shot selection.
Yeah, and it's nice to see the three of them there standing.
So we'll wait Cherie's bowl.
Yep.
One down on the head.
Oh.
On the forehand. If it holds. Now, what's happening here?
We were up.
Oh, great result.
Yes. Yeah. Her weight was good and that's what helped that shot.
Yeah. Really nice result there.
Yep.
And holding the shot. So Vicky, who was probably thinking she'd be drawing for a bonus,
Yes.
now having to find a way to get the shot back.
Yes. So. Has she got the weight? Yes, maybe. It's not, look at
She's
this.
close. She's got it. Oh, it stopped.
It's a lovely bowl, though.
Beautiful effort.
Yeah.
Second and third shot for Wainui.
Yes.
And they've got a bowl at the back as well.
Yeah.
So perhaps that'll factor into some decision making. You can't see a way to rip out both your bowls by mistake if you just reached.
Yes.
Played a very
came
a
through.
reaching bowl.
Yeah. See what Cherie does.
On the forehand. So Wainui Mata's got the backest bowl here, and they've got second and third shot. As long as this bowl doesn't get in the way. Oh, now it depends how hard Vicky's drive is.
I think it's a bit of a line for her.
I agree.
Because she just has to play it firmly.
Yeah, underneath and you're fine. Percentages are all there. Or draw around it, really.
Yeah. That might be.
What do we know?
No. Or she might just do it. She's certainly coming.
I think perhaps just the head reading there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lovely played bowl.
It was.
But perhaps the percentages might have been underneath that underneath that red bowler
Yeah.
to chip the shot bowl out.
Yes.
And we see another shot to Stokes Valley.
Yeah,
So
creeping back.
12-14 the score, and we're on the 12th end.
It's an excellent game.
The mat's been pulled up a little bit there by Rose. So that seems to be the key difference between these two teams is when Wainui Mata has the mat, it's placed essentially on the 2 metre mark. When Stokes Valley has the mat, it's moved up just that little bit.
Be interesting to see if Wainui get it again if they stick to that.
Well, we're about to see. So there you are, the jack's being delivered into the ditch.
Yeah, so they were attempting.
Yeah, and straight for the mat. Look at that.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how far.
Yep, very good.
Well, why not? You know, they've had success.
Nice to see the teams are aware. You know, that's obviously something that's been playing into their game plan.
Yeah, no, they're certainly thinking it all through.
Often we spend a game just delivering the jack from wherever the mat is placed down and don't think too hard about that.
So this is another longish end.
Yeah. Rose on the forehand.
Swinging the... Right.
Be disappointed with that bowl.
Yeah.
Like we said, it seems to be that the team that scores on the end is a team that is able to get closer earlier.
Yes, yes. I think she's coming up. No, she won't be unhappy with that one. Very good. She looked a bit more confident with that one.
Reasonable line.
Yeah, just depends on that weight.
Just fallen short there.
Yeah.
So, first bowl was very nicely played. Looking to back it up here.
Yeah.
The Wainui lead.
And I think they're getting their weight. I'll probably put the car, but no, she's she's coming still.
Yeah, holding two.
Yep.
Under the line, but holding two.
And again, a perfect weight virtually.
Since you've been told by Cherie that the bowls are only slightly low, so you're actually quite safe to play.
And she
play
is.
the forehand.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely try.
Yeah, she had the weight all right. You'd almost be tempted to play their Stokes Valley side.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know, like it's
bowls to rest on.
Yeah.
And you change their shot.
yeah. Yes, yeah. Oh, she's played it beautifully, and she could well be in the way. Yeah, very nice.
And Lily switching to the backhand because of that bowl.
Yeah. Oh. Because,
Now,
it's going to turn.
It should let go. That's a well played bowl.
Yes. Very good. I don't think she's played that side much. So
No, she hasn't.
That's a very nice bowl. I think she's gone out wide.
Same.
Whether it'll turn. No. No.
So, yeah, she won't be happy with that.
No.
But I suppose you're holding two on the crossover, and Cherie's just has a draw bowl to play, so to score she'll have to draw within a foot and a half of the jack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sure. Yes.
on the backhand.
Yeah. You can see when she's playing the backhand a bit easier than the forehand.
Forehand very square.
It's come. She got the weight. Yep.
She might do. This could be very close here from Cherie if it holds.
She played
It's going to be short of a gallop, I think.
Oh, what a great effort, though.
Beautiful try.
Yes. And yeah, so Cherie knows she just has to give a little more of a nudge. And that one was just about green.
So, correction time.
Yep, and she's got a good wide.
So the arc is good.
Yep. I think it's not bad, actually.
Down to the weight.
Lily's saying, oh.
Oh, good try.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
So holding 2 now, the Wainui Mata team.
Yeah.
Opportunity to make it 3. Feels like an important bonus bolt.
Yes. She's got a nice line. Egging it on.
How's the weight here?
Oh. No. Oh, no. Don't know.
2
2.
to Wainui Mata.
Now that was a good 2.
And 16-12 the score now
Yes.
on the 13th end.
Yeah. Again, it's not out of the bounds here. It's only 4.
Oh, I mean, how we've seen this game go now, I
Ups
wouldn't
and
be
downs.
surprised if we finished at
What? Yeah.
2019 or something
Yeah.
on the last end.
You wouldn't want to bet on it, would you?
No, anything seems to be capable of happening. Jack being delivered right to the full length.
Yeah.
Oh, just shy. You can see there the mat's on the 2 metre.
Yeah. So this is a good distance, this one.
Played well.
Yeah.
Here's Kushla.
She's certainly got the green. Was she going to come round?
Well played.
Yeah.
Yeah, nicely done. Good first bowl.
Yeah. Exactly.
Crowd building here at the
Yes.
Nine Bowling Club.
It's good to see.
Great concept this finals weekend.
Yeah.
Otherwise, often a final is played with 2 or 3 spectators, as it gets on in the day and people lose and go home. So to have a finals weekend as a spectacle, I think, is a really good.
I think it is too. Good for bowlers, isn't it?
Lovely bowl there from Rose.
Yeah, nice.
See some encouragement from Lily.
Yeah, this one's coming round.
Close.
I think it's a good bowl. She's been playing this length very well.
Lovely bowl.
Yeah, Kushala's just led quite well.
Oh, that bowl's
Yeah.
going fishing.
I think she just sort of overplayed that a little. But she played a good first one. This is a nice bowl.
Lovely bowl.
Yeah, very nice. It's in
Yeah.
a good home.
Building nicely here for the Wainui team. We're close enough to the end of the match where if they could find one more big number, it
Yeah.
might be enough to get them over the line.
It would. And they're really enjoying this length. Although, here we come.
Lily played some very good bowls. Probably been one of the steadier players.
Yes, she is.
That's a really good bowl there.
Yeah, very handy. She's taking her time, which is good.
On the back end.
Yeah.
And very close here.
Sure.
Careful. Oh, great stuff. Great bowl from Tui.
It's a lovely bowl. And she's hidden it a bit.
So important that you keep your bowl on the rink here is what was indicated there.
Yes. Just play through weight. Don't know.
The weight really nice.
Yes. It's a good bowl.
Yeah.
Very good.
Makes it a better reward if Cherie's able to execute it.
Just having a quick look. Yeah.
Nice. It's one of the better heads we've seen this grouping. We've got 7 bowls that would fit within.
The line is beautiful.
Yeah, within cooey of each other and
Yeah.
perfect green all the way. It's a tighter head
Yes.
to see.
They've been playing some lovely bowls, all right. It's a fitting final.
I know we wander their way down. So Vicky holding a couple.
Yes. Sure.
Decisions. What would you play here, Wendy?
Well, I think I'd probably stay on that, her bowl, yeah.
On the back end side.
Yeah, she wouldn't want to move the jack to just a nice little draw into those.
We can see the bowl is on its way. We'll just switch camera angle.
Just a little bit, good line.
Yeah, lovely line, just fallen short.
Yeah.
So Cherie still has that option
She's-
just to reach through on the back end.
Yeah, and I think she'll do it because she called Lily to do it.
Yeah. A metre over sort of thing, clunking into a
Yep.
bowl. See if you can get some movement.
Yes.
Ideally, you're going square through the shot bowl.
I think.
Thing with a bit of chalk on it.
Yep.
Your collision bowl could follow through, tickle the jack back. You'll finish with a 4 on the 2 metre mark.
Yes.
In a perfect world.
I think she won't be shy.
Yeah, good weight. And not a million miles away here.
Tell you what. Is it going to turn? Oh,
Great try.
yeah. Great weight.
And Vicky trying to clog it up, really.
Yeah, and she's got a good line, actually.
She's played this well. Yeah, very good shot.
Yeah.
It's made it a harder bowl for...
I don't think it's, made the target bigger. It's,
No. If anything, you can't go square through the shot bowl anymore.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe with a bit more weight. Cherie might have to.
I I think more weight. Yeah.
I think weight's going to be the issue here.
It sort of becomes more about removing bowls than anything. Because that last bowl of Vicky's is lovely. It's obscured the square through on the shot bowl. You'd almost get a good result on the narrowest one, the bowl that sits at 12 o'clock. If you got that square, you get rid of two of them, your collision bowl might follow through for something interesting.
Yeah. Be interesting if she does put, she'd put a bit more weight, quite a bit more actually.
I think
she'll be thinking about it.
Yeah, aim for that target area. If you can get rid of two of the four,
yep,
that's good, and anything else is a bonus here.
Yep.
A lot easier than trying to draw it for sure.
Not an easy shot.
Oh, no, she's trying to draw it.
Oh,
there you go.
Well,
you couldn't pay me to try and draw this, but I'm not as good as the players who are out there. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see if she can manage it.
Well, she's confident, which is good. She's not bad. Is she going to hold that? Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know. If you've had one nibble, the logic usually is you have another nibble.
Yeah.
Because to change from that to a draw is pretty challenging. So 3 there to Wainui.
There's a bit of a drop now at the, but still.
Feels like now is the hour.
Yeah, they've got to score this end, I think. Or
So it's the 14th end.
Yeah.
So 4 to go after this one. You feel like Stokes Valley needs to start the comeback now, trailing by 7.
I'm sure she'll keep it long again.
Yeah, the mat's been placed right back on that 2 metre mark.
Oh.
Where's the jack?
Yeah, she didn't quite let it go, did she?
Shortest we've seen Wainui Mata throw the jack, or deliver the jack.
Right, she's thinking I have to take a couple of metres off.
Very nice.
Yep, it's quite a good home.
On the forehand, Rose. Struggled a little bit in this game, I think it's fair to say.
Has.
We've seen some brilliance, but also some quite loose bowls.
This one does not bad. She got the weight, though.
As we've spoken about, with the large majority of these triples teams being juniors, which means sort of in their first 5 or 6 years of bowls, there's a lot of learnings that are going to come from this for both teams, aren't there?
And they've been fantastic getting to this stage.
Well, absolutely, you don't make a semi-final without taking some scalps along the way, so they should rightfully feel pleased with
their achievements,
how they've gone regardless of the result of this game.
Exactly.
And they'll all come out of it better bowlers than what they went in.
Yeah, I'll say, and more experienced, yeah. It's the slightly shorter lengths.
On the forehand.
Oh, she's given it a wee bit. This could come on round, actually. Depends on that weight, but it's looking good.
She's got the weight, it's brilliant.
She played a lovely one.
Oh, really nice there. Lovely shot.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, really well played. Tui on the backhand now.
Yeah, and they've played this backhand quite consistently.
Yeah, I think we've only seen the straightener once or twice, and it is if you literally have to miss your line to hit the straightener.
And you have to go pretty wide. Yeah.
So it is just more that you get punished.
Yes.
You get punished for missing more than you might on the forehand side.
Exactly.
Do we have some score updates of other games that are going on around the place, so you can find them for yourselves on the Bowls Wellington Facebook page. They've got a Google Docs sheet there as we see this great bowl from Lily.
Yeah, lovely.
And I can tell you that in the women's fours final, Johnsonville leads Hutt 11 shots to 9 after 10 ends. In the men's junior singles final, Petone Central has won that, defeating Silverstream 21 shots to 17. The men's singles semi-final is all square, 15 apiece between Johnsonville and Stokes Valley. The men's junior singles final, Titahe Bay leads Massey Avenue 20 shots to 9. The other men's single semi-final, Hutt Valley leads Island Bay 16 shots to 8. And the women's triple semi-final, the other semi-final, Victoria leads Tawa 17 shots to 10 after 14 ends. So some good games going on in front of us at the Nainai Bowling Club. Lily's played a bomb on the forehand.
She's
Has now been asked to play a bomb on the backhand.
they've got
It's okay there.
yeah, well, they've got a back bowl now. So they're holding 2 at the moment.
We said that Stokes needed to score on this end, really, realistically, and they've done everything right so far on this end to do that. We'll take a good bowl from Vicky to get the shot back for Wainuiamata.
Yes, it would. But if she cut one out, it would
Helpful, isn't
be
it?
helpful, yes.
On the back end,
No.
underneath the line, and now a chance for some pressure to be added, because if Cherie can draw another shot, that's 3.
They struggled a little bit on that side this time.
Missing the line out of the hand a bit.
Yeah. This is a good line. She looked. Yep.
Well played.
Yeah, she's played this one very well.
That's 3 as it sits for the Stokes Valley team.
Bring them right back in.
Beautiful end. More twists and turns left in this game, potentially.
A little bit of pressure on.
Right over on her mat.
Yes.
So that means it'll turn late and a lot. Well, she's taking a lot of green for it.
Yes.
And in theory, she should be making this bowl turn from where she's let it go. So down to the weight then. How's the weight from Vicky?
No.
Run out of puff.
Yes. Wow, this is the opportunity to get that bonus.
Yeah, 2.5 or 3, doesn't he? You're holding 3, so make it a 4.
Yeah, right back in it.
Okay, so Cherie's going to be on the back end.
Yeah.
Desperately wants to make this count. Close.
Yes. She's got it. Very good. All right. Changes it again, doesn't it?
Well, it was a 3, wasn't it? So 15-19 the score.
Yeah.
And we're on the 15th end. And we've scored 34 shots and 14 ends.
Yes.
Which is a lot of shots to be scored in 14 ends, Wendy.
Yeah, and in 2 bowl triples too.
That's
you know.
unbelievable.
Yeah. There's been some... Yeah, if they get the shot, they seem to get a little cluster.
Yeah. Hot and cold. I don't think either team's both played well at the same time.
No.
Just being sort of chopping and changing.
Swings and slides. Be interesting to see if she takes the mat right up.
not that far up, sort of a metre, but
Yes.
Cherie's being really clear where
She
she's
wants it.
stood here for the jack to be delivered to,
Yeah.
and short. So this is what we've seen from Stokes Valley.
Yes.
Delivering the jack. Oh, the bowl.
She's actually well, it's not too bad. Perhaps a metre.
Yeah, one to correct from, isn't it? And a new length
Yes.
for Kushla.
She's swinging her.
Well, last time she'd swung the bowls duster, it was a good sign, wasn't it?
Yeah. She's given it a good swing. Yeah, it came
There we
back.
go.
Yep, good starter. She looks a bit tighter this time. Right, Kushla's got to wait.
On the back end.
Yeah, slightly narrower. She wants to sneak past that pink and it'll
It's
be
trying
great.
to hold. It's gone for a little bit of a walk. This is a very good bowl here.
Oh, look at this.
That's well played.
That's an excellent bowl.
Lovely shot. Particularly good for Wainuiomata that
Yeah.
it's on a length that the Stokes Valley have dictated.
Yes. I should be very happy.
And it's set down as well.
Yeah. Another one coming in quite well. Yeah.
Second shot.
Yeah, it's a very good bowl.
Played some lovely bowls, his Tui.
Yeah.
Very
and I
nice
think she's-
delivery, eh?
She
It's-
has. And I think this one's going to come in very well.
It's a good shot. A good shot.
Yeah.
Now, the challenge with Lily's first bowl is that had it not been there,
Yes.
you could now have a little nibble at it.
Yes.
But because she fell short, it's sort of a, I don't know, it's hard to see a way for Stokes Valley. There needs to be, the head needs to change to
Yeah.
get the shot back. There's no bowls past the head.
Yeah.
It's hard to get to because we've got a short bowl at 12 and a short bowl at 10. A clean run here would be helpful.
Yeah.
Needs it to keep going.
She's got best back.
Yeah.
You know, if they come up the centre line and hit the green, the jack would go.
And to be fair, it's a short enough end. It probably kills, doesn't it? Because the jack's going in that 8 o'clock
Yeah.
8 o'clock direction. So perhaps that's an idea for Cherie. And if you chip out Lily, then it becomes easier to hit it, doesn't it?
It does.
So maybe 2 nibbles if there isn't a,
Yeah.
a third shot drawn.
Well, she certainly played her first one beautifully. And are they aiming to get behind? I'm not sure.
Maybe. Oh, that's gone really well. That's
Yeah,
that's a
was-
good result.
Yes, it was.
I could be really easily tempted to have 2 drives at if I was Cherie.
Yep.
Because I don't think you can draw better than... If you draw a perfect bowl,
Yeah.
you're still going to drop a 2. So why not drive it twice?
Yeah, back yourself in. Actually, the line, the pink, is a perfect line to give you.
Yeah. Just
It's definitely open for it.
you clear the pink and you're fine. You're through.
Yeah. It's just all about that weight, isn't it?
Yeah. So I think we're thinking underneath with more weight.
Yeah.
If you chip out Lily or the pink bowl, it becomes an easier target.
Yeah.
And you commit to doing it twice. You don't really like to chopping and change. It isn't much fun in bowls, so you may as well think to yourself, look, I'll have 2 drive shots.
Yeah. You're not going to draw it as such. You might, but I'm just saying your odds are better with the run shot.
Oh, she could play a perfect draw bowl and drop 2.
Yes.
Whereas the drive shot at least is improving things. So I think 2 drive shots on the back end for Cherie is the call.
Yeah. And I think that's what they're contemplating. Yeah.
Yeah. Got to be underneath that pink bowl.
Yeah.
And the jack should kill in theory, and then you get to replay the end.
Well, yes.
So it looks like the jack's going on and off that back white bowl.
Yeah.
Which means it kills out to the left as we see it. And that would be the ideal result
Yes.
for Stokes Valley.
Yeah.
Trailing by 4.
She's got 2.
2 goes. Right, let's see what they've opted to play. Walking back to the mat with purpose.
Yep. I think she'll play it confidently.
Interesting that she's lining up on the forehand. Or maybe she's not. I can't see how you could possibly get the shot bowl on the forehand, Wendy.
Is she? Okay.
I don't understand.
She might get a slidey. No. No. Wow.
I can't. I
Yeah.
don't know.
That is surprising.
It just must have looked easier from the mat.
Yeah.
From the end. When you get down there, maybe she looked at it and thought, oh, maybe I can punch up Lily's bowl square.
Yeah.
The backhand for sure seems
She played
like
a good weight.
Vicky could bump the jack. This would be...
I think she's wanting to get just a bit behind, maybe.
Oh, great bowl from
Yep.
Wainui.
Yeah, she's...
But you have to commit and have another... You have to hit it again.
Yep.
No future in a draw shot.
Not here, it's not. Is she going to change her hand, do you think?
I think so. Yeah, good decision.
Yep.
So driving underneath the pink bolt. I
Just
don't
draw.
understand what's happening, Wendy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've got nothing.
No.
I don't know.
Maybe she's just not confident in that.
Perhaps. I mean, the pink bowl could be very short. Well, it is quite short, so
Yeah.
maybe it just looks like it's impossible to get to the shot bowl.
But of course, it's wide open for them to maybe draw another.
I think that could be an end to Roo for the Stokes Valley
Yeah.
team.
Yeah, maybe it's that experience. Although Cherie should be.
Yeah, this is great from Wainui. I think when they look back on this game, they might think, well, this is the 4 that won us this match.
Well, yeah, that's an unusual call.
And the score now, 23 shots to 15. And we're on the 16th end, so we're going to need to see a big end from the Stokes
Yep.
Valley team.
Yeah, which we have seen. So, but it has to be.
Well, it has to be now, doesn't it? You know, they need to bounce right back. So,
Yep.
what's 8 shots they require, and they've got 3 ends to do it. This is the 16th end.
Yes,
So, 3 ends to do it.
it's doable.
Yeah, probably want to start with a 3, 2 or 3
Yes.
here. And I'd say that Stokes Valley, we think we need to score, come home with the last 3 ends in a row. And ones and or twos,
Yes.
yeah, 2s and 3s, the last 3 ends, and you'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, no. And if Wainui put the pressure on straight away, it makes it even harder.
Been impressed with Kushala's bowls.
Yep. Very steady.
Yeah. Set a nice foundation for the
Yeah,
Wainui Mata team.
she certainly has. A little bit short.
Interesting that this is one of the first times I can recall Rose playing the forehand. Oh, the back. Is she playing the backhand?
No, she's playing the forehand.
Oh, I was going to say, I haven't seen Rose play the backhand yet coming in this
No,
direction, and perhaps
no.
that might have been something else to consider, seeing as she has been struggling a little.
She's not too bad with this one.
That's great commentary for me, isn't it? I'm talking about her struggling on the forehand. She's just drawn a toucher.
Yes.
Really good bowl from Rose, and I take it back.
Lovely.
Typical.
It's a good call from Cherie too. But Kushlano, she just has to give it another metre and she'll be fine. Sometimes you can tell by their face it's not going to be a good one.
Yeah.
We must all do it.
Yeah, I think there's body language that can be quite easy to read.
But that's not a good. That's one of her not so great ends.
Oh, look, she's played
but
well.
She's been good for the team. She really has.
It's taking a lot of green. Sort of lets it go a bit early on the forehand. Rose.
Yes, that one didn't get out the same.
It's one of the things. It's actually quite nice to see yourself. One of the best things you can do for a delivery is watch it on video.
Yes.
Because often it feels, by definition, a delivery feels natural, and we can often get into bad habits by mistake. So when you actually see it, perhaps that might be something for Rose to think about. It's just on the forehand, just pushing it out a bit wide. Quite often it's like lets it go a little bit early, and the bowl takes more green than perhaps it's supposed to be sent down.
Don't think this is too bad. It all depends on the weight because the green's not looking too bad.
This is very close here.
Yeah, look, she's played a screamer. That's in a good home.
Lily on the forehand.
Yeah. Coming in.
Good line. Yeah, being the steady, very steady two.
Yeah. Lovely bowl.
That's really good bowls. Well, holding two now, the Stokes Valley team.
Yeah. It has been a game of big ends.
Yeah. Well, look, we're at, what, 38 shots.
Yeah.
And we've played 15 ends. Like this.
It's interesting.
Yeah, I think hot and cold. I think both teams haven't played well together. It's been at different times. So we've seen some incredible ends, but not often from both teams.
No.
Here comes Tui.
Oh, she's not looking bad.
She's got the right track. That's a classy bowl. And a good time to do it because it was beginning to look nice for Stokes Valley there.
What a great bowl.
Yeah, well played.
She was so thrilled.
Just like that, the end feels quite different for Stokes Valley now.
Yeah, and it sort of can be a little, you know.
They would just thought that they were having an opportunity to score a number there.
Yeah, and they still could, of course.
Where's Lily's bolt? It's going to come back into... Oh, no, it's just a bit heavy. Yeah, so deflating, I think, is what we're trying to say for Stokes Valley, isn't it? Because
I think so.
So many times this game, what they had done would have been enough.
Yeah. And again, not easy to get to. I should be pleased with that one.
Very good shot.
And the one behind's very good too.
Defending an 8-shot lead with 2 ends to go.
Yes.
So they can score here. It's
very hard, isn't it?
It's looking very good for Wainuiomata if they can find a way to score on this end. And look at that bowl there. It's likely to stay the shot.
Yes. They've been very steady and they've handled, you know, how the length of the mat is and the whole 9 yards very well.
Vicky on the forehand. Good line.
Yeah, she's just going to come under that one. Look at this.
That's a really nicely played bowl.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, great stuff here. They're finishing strong.
Yeah.
The Wainui team. Maybe could you follow that down if you're Cherie? Play through that last bowl, hold them both out.
Yeah.
Maybe a metre over on the forehand.
And that's really the only shot.
Because they're both low of the jack, aren't they? So if you get the inside half of that last bowl that was played, that sits at 10 o'clock to the jack, you should then go on to the shot bowl and sit there for one yourself.
I think she's been called for that, so.
We might have called one right.
Yeah.
There you go, Cherie on the forehand. She clears the front bowl. It's every chance. I didn't have the weight.
Didn't seem as confident with those. She might rue that she didn't have a few through shots.
Look, it's disappointing to fall short on a shot that required 2 bowls to move 3 or 4 feet, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah.
Sort of one of the ones where you're better to miss heavy than short.
Yep. There's been a few of those.
8 the difference, so it's 10 the difference as it sits.
Yeah. So she's just thinking, I just want one behind now.
Yeah, and I think Cherie needs to
play with weight.
Yeah. Always better to go out with a bang than a whimper. On the forehand again, looking to just remove those 2 bowls and follow through for the shot.
She's got a better weight.
That looks better. This is very close here.
Yeah. This is a far more confident bowl. She's got
very close here. Oh, lovely effort. Well played.
Yeah, that's a good bowl.
Sort of what she would have wanted to do with her first one and then work from it. But 1 to Wainui, and it's going to be 24-15, and we're on the penultimate end. So 2 huge ends required for Stokes Valley to make their way through to the final, and if Wainui are to score here, they win the game.
Yeah, so 9 the difference. It's a big ask, isn't it? But you never know. We have had some big ends.
Yeah, we have. All right. Again, we see that system that we've seen from the end 4 or 5, where the mat is placed very close to the 2 metre mark, and the jack is delivered long.
And they've done it well, haven't they?
They certainly have executed that game plan.
Just a little bit. She got a line though. Rose has played a reasonable bowl here, I think.
Close.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good start. A lovely bowl.
Lovely, Rose. Yeah, she'll be happy with that.
It's still possible to force the net last end, because the rules are if it's mathematically impossible, you stop playing.
Yes.
So they need to get within 6. They need to get to 18 shots.
Yeah.
Which means 3's required here as a minimum for Stokes Valley.
Yes.
And then you play the last 10. And if you can play the last 10, anything can happen.
Exactly, because nerves can come into it.
Stranger things have happened in bowls than dropping a full count on the last end.
Yeah, yes. Oh, that's not a bad bowl there, though.
Yeah, it sort of means that Stokes Valley's number is going to have to require no jack movement, doesn't it?
Yes.
And sort of all come within that. Rose here picking her timing well. If it holds up a little bit, well, look, if you were to ask how are we going to score a 4 or 5 on the penultimate end,
yes,
I'd say, well, that's the way to start.
Exactly.
It's 2 great lead
and
bowls.
There's sort of a little bit of pressure on Wainui now.
Yeah. And Rose will be happy to have played an end like that when it matters as well, near the end. When
it'll make it feel much better. And Tui's played some very nice bowls.
At good times.
Yeah.
You know, where the heads might have looked like they were building up against them. Tui has played very well.
But win or lose, that'll help Rose's confidence.
Yeah, well, she's just played 2 bombs under the most pressure you can be,
Yeah.
so that's nice to have done. Look at this here from Tui.
Yeah, she's played some very nice bowls.
Yeah, and for second.
Yeah, that's all she needs.
It's a good shot. I suppose for Stokes Valley it's about putting bowls around the head, and then maybe you can look at a way to remove that bowl of tuis, or sit the shot bowl up and over once to pop the jack back a foot.
Yep, there's opportunities if they're... Yeah, well, look at this.
Oh, how's the weight here from Lily?
Very much so. Look at that.
Oh, this is good here.
What great
What a
bowls.
bowl.
Well, that's lovely.
Beautiful. The number's on, Wendy.
It is on because that bowl's exposed. The tui bowl.
Could be quite an exciting last end if they if Stokes Valley can find a bundle.
Yeah, and you can get a little bit nervous, you know. Well, they could.
Well, you start getting those intrusive thoughts, don't you? Because
Yes.
you're like, oh, I thought we were through to the final.
Self-doubt might creep in.
What's happening?
Yes.
Tui on the backhand.
She's pretty good again. Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, unlucky to sit out, really.
Yeah, but still, she's in the group.
Vicky literally couldn't be standing in a worse...
No.
Oh, no, she's moved slightly to the right, so this is an
Yes.
improvement. So we look at that. Stokes Valley holding 2. They need 3 to force an extra end. 4 or 5 would be better if you're Stokes Valley
Yes.
supporter. Is it coming back? Where's the bowl?
You should try to look around the corner, but you can't.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work.
It's just behind.
Be nice if it did work, but I don't think our cameras are that fancy.
Yeah.
So unfortunately for Lee, she's sort of locked in that bowl of Wainui's. So I think Cherie should be looking, you'd be thinking to roll out the bowl of tuis that sits at 10 o'clock to the jack.
Yeah.
And that makes a 3. You could get a really good result and shuffle the jack a little bit to sit for
Yeah.
4.
But she has to be positive.
Yeah, has to be she'll be thinking to herself, my bowl needs to be 3 or 4 feet over.
Yeah.
On the backhand side.
Very much so.
Just resting Tui's bowl. It's on the running surface. The bias is sitting away as we see it, so
Yes.
the bowl should run around
Just
the corner
right.
to the left.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your bowl can sit there.
I'm sure she'll do that this time. Because it's even more exposed, isn't it?
What's happening here? Oh, it's Wainui's turn. I see.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Yes.
I wondered why Stoke were just going to go and Stokes Valley were just going to go and sit there. So, okay, from the Wainui Mata point of view, what's the shot to play here, Wendy?
I don't know. I think just to draw up to the head again. Be in the group.
Probably on the backhand,
Yeah,
eh?
yeah. Just be in that group. Perhaps beat that back pink one. Slide in there.
I agree. I think you're okay to if you drop a 2, you win the game.
Yes.
So work on that theory.
Yeah.
So Vicky on the backhand, looking to restrict the scoring potential.
She's saying slow down, but
She's very close here. This is perfect.
Oh,
That's literally a perfect bowl.
wow, that is impressive.
It's perfect.
Yeah, it is.
If you had placed a bowl, that's where you would have placed
Yeah,
it.
if you'd run up and put it there.
The only thing I could criticise is it should be if it's sitting flat, it's slightly better.
Yeah. No, she could have done it better.
That's a great bowl. So now,
And it's just put that much more pressure on Cherie.
Yep. So Cherie now, I mean, the jack movement that we were talking about before doesn't really work. You just need to sit that third shot out and sit in there for 3.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful bowl there from Vicky.
Yeah, no, they've played some stunners.
Well timed.
Mm.
Right, when are you turning back in?
I don't think.
Don't think they were, based on that, I would say she wasn't looking to rest out the
No.
third shot. Maybe just trying to draw for 3 instead of
Yeah.
going inside out.
Yes. Yes, so this is a good call too. She's just covering all the odds.
And we'll see a handshake if Cherie isn't able to find 3 shots here. And Wainui-a-Mata will make their way through to the final of this Champion of Champions triples.
And they've played some lovely, lovely bowls.
For sure.
Yeah, she's going to come.
This is very similar to the shot we thought Cherie would play.
Oh.
That's essentially the bowl.
Yeah.
This is just the bowl narrower.
Both of them.
Well, if you can draw within a foot and a half, you get to play the last end.
You do, yeah.
And if you play the last end, anything can happen. It's about just having that chance.
Yes. Yes, and our nerves do come in.
Mm-hmm. So on the back end. I think the green's okay.
She's actually not too bad, is she? She got the weight. No. No. That's it, I'd say.
And it's over. Congratulations to...
It was a great game played by both, but congratulations to Wainui.
Well, what are they doing?
Oh, they're playing it.
No, you can't. Oh, there we go. You figured it out. They've counted, and you don't get to... you can't.
That's just that being a new bowler. Yeah.
Oh, very good. And congratulations to Wainui-a-Mata for making their way through to the final to be played later on today. But well done too to Stokes Valley. It was a really cool exhibition of bowls that we saw there. Thank you, Wendy, for joining me in the commentary booth.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, it was delightful. And
it was a good game.
It was, yeah. And we see the congratulations there. So best of luck to Wainui-a-Mata. We've got another game coming up for you at some point. 11:30 according to the board, so 40 or so minutes away. We don't know what it is yet, and we'll let you know when we get there. But stay tuned on the Bowls Wellington YouTube channel. Until then, so long.
In the UK, there's a bowl for every surface for the Henselite product. But overseas, I use the Tiger 2 and I use the Dreamline XG purely because I love the grip and the arc that the bowl takes, and that's what makes me one of the best players in the world.